Welcome gamers, it's time for another edition of the Soul Calibur 2222 featuring a Link Gaming Guide. The collection guide with Look No Further. These are the numbers we are currently at, and as I already stated in the last one, we're going to have to do quite a bit of dungeon crawling in this one. This is probably going to be the most boring of them all. I believe I included the majority of the dungeons left to us in this video, so strap yourselves in to probably the most boring edition of the Soul Calibur 2 collection guide. Don't know how many numbers that's going to add to down below, but at least once we get through it, we can finally tally up a lot more in the coming videos. So without further ado, let's just get underway with it. Alrighty. So we're on Extra Chapter 2 to start ourselves off here with of course, our Great Fairy Sword. Which is exactly what we're after here. We want our Great Fairy Sword, right? We're a silver hero currently. And let's fight off against Raphael, the Guardian Knight of Amy. So, obviously we really just want to go for a ring out. But obviously the pushback is crazy, so we can easily gain that. And a new feature unlocked right out of the gate. Right out of the gate with that one. So we're starting off this one strong, even though this is the dungeon crawler. We get extra survival, no recovery mode has officially been added. So we start off strong by adding at least one new number to our roster here, one new mode. Obviously, this is where we were leaving off on at the end of the last one. We're trying to clear up this one. Now, of course, the dungeon is going to require us to beat it twice. So this one is defeat the enemy under unknown conditions once again. This time it's up against Keelik. Last time it was Raphael, but we have Link. He's our best character, him and Nightmare, and plus we have our best weapon. So let's just go. And there we go. Boom. We don't know what the unknown conditions. They're obviously Earthquake. Doesn't matter because we get that ring up before the Earthquake even hits. And another new feature is unlocked. So not only do we class up, get a feature, then we get Prototype Ivy Blade, a weapon for Ivy. So I believe that's her gag weapon, the Prototype Blade. But we do get a blade, so a weapon and a new mode right out of the gate, and now we have to do the Hero's Tomb. But are we going to do it? Yeah, we're going to do it. I think we hesitated there. So this is, of course, if I remember correctly, this dungeon is going to take us a while, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take us a while. That's why I'm leaning back. As you guys can tell, I'm sort of pushing my chest forward because my back is still giving me a lot of grief. It's probably going to be this way for about a month. The doctors told me like 4 to 6 weeks until full recovery. So I'm just trying to work at it, but obviously there's not much else I can do other than paperwork and, you know, doing reviewing old gameplay and shit like that. So that's what we're up to. So we start off strong. We beat Young Sung. But this, I believe, goes almost all the way around the entire perimeter dungeon. So this is going to be, if it's, I think it's 8 by 8, so that's 16. It's going to be about 25 fights. So it's going to be over 50 fights total, because I'm sure we're going to lose a few. And we go immediately for the ring out, where he's got the healing, and boom. Can you guys tell that my gold amount went down? Obviously, we went shopping. And as I said, once we're done Weapons Master Mode 2, we will be showcasing all of the... you guys, once again, if you do Weapons Master Mode 2, we're going to be showing, of course, the entire shopping guide. But you are not going to have enough gold unless you lost a fuck ton more than I did during dungeons and stuff like that. You're going to definitely need to play some of the money-making missions. My favorite, of course, is the bonus one. Not the one with the bomb strapped to your chest, but the bonus one up, I forget exactly which chapter, but you guys might remember. It's the one where you get a lot of bonus gold just for beating up on 3 characters in a row. And, you know, or 4 characters or whatever. Usually you get a bonus of about anywhere from 29 to 34,000. That's usually your best bet. You know, you do that 3 or 4 times, you get 100,000 gold to spend That's usually the easiest and the best bet. So we just beat up on Assassin there. This, as I said, this one's going to take a while. Hopefully the Hero's Tomb actually does unlock a weapon. One that we haven't obviously already unlocked. So at least I have something else to add down below that you guys can see. We get a perfect against Yoshimitsu. Yep, and it still sucks to move. I tried shifting there in my chair. Doesn't work so well. I'm literally on about a 30-degree angle here while reviewing this. It's just like, okay, we're gonna talk like this. You know. Oh, and Berserker, of course, the bane of our existence. And of course he beats us. He'll always beat us the first time. Like, Berserker is such a bane of our existence. We suck against Berserker. But I already warned you guys, this will be the dungeon episode, because not only are we going to, if I remember correctly, where we, you know, started off with a couple of missions. We have to beat the Hero's Tomb here. This is a long dungeon. This is a long dungeon, even if we weren't losing to Berserker. So this is a long dungeon. Then we have to do it again. It's going to take up a big chunk of the video. Then after that, remember that dungeon we unlocked in Chapter 8? I believe we either do that one or one of the other dungeons, and we do that twice, you know. But we have to cover them. We have, I think, almost 7 dungeons right now, including, as I said, when I say 7, we have like 3-4 dungeons to actually do. But you got to do each dungeon twice that hasn't been unlocked or done before. So we have like 6 dungeons at least to take care of. And as tedious as it might be, just got to go through it. Because you never know what you might unlock, you know. And if you don't have to spend the money, once again, because if you do all the missions and you lose as much as I did and you complete all the extra missions included, you will not have enough money. And I don't mean by 1 or 2 missions. No, 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 no. You will not have enough money to buy everything in every shop, to unlock everything. Costumes, which are part of the museum, of course. The galleries and stuff like that. The battle theaters. And then, of course, the weapons. You will not have near enough money to do all that. You're 100% going to have to do multiple money-making missions multiple times. So there's no real reason why not to just go through it this way and make as much money as you can, you know, the first time around. Because then you have to replay some not so fun missions as much. Now, of course, if you're very confident or you don't mind the grind into dungeons, there's obviously certain missions or bosses in the dungeon that give you, you know, 10 to 12,000 gold a shot. You know, sometimes even more than that. So there's definitely money-making dungeon bosses, but I don't know if I would call that. It's certainly not the fast method. Okay, up against Voldo here, but he seems to have his regular gear. And I love when he does that. I think he's only done that once before in this entire video gaming guide. But he did that once before, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. Well, we seem to be getting through the Hero's Tomb at a pretty steady pace. Oh, he's bringing out the bow and arrow. He soul charges. That's one thing I never do, and I should do more often. I never soul charge. You guys notice that? I never soul charge. So I'm not sure. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, there's too many for it to be one of every character like last time. But still, it seems like we haven't. Have we fought a repeat character yet? Usually when we fight a Link, I always question whether, you know, we have to fight one of every character. So I don't believe we've had a repeat character yet. There's too many There's too many squares for it to be one of every character. There would have to be repeats. There's Necrid. There's 23 characters total. There's definitely going to be more than 23 rooms. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. There we go. We did get him with the KO, even though we're trying for the ringer. And here, a new feature was unlocked. So there we go. More exciting. Let me guess. For Necrid? Yeah, Soul Edge Complete for Necrid can be found right there. So do not buy it. Do not buy it because you can find it right there. And you have to go this direction to complete the Hero's Tomb. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So the 6 down the side. 6, 8, and 8. Huh. Maybe? I really need to count that. I wonder how quickly I can do that. Because maybe it is one of every character. Maybe there's exactly 23 rooms. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 9 is 18. Yeah, no, there's no way. Gonna have to have some repeats. There we are up against Talum. I don't remember fighting a Talum, so it seems like we're fighting one of every character thus far, but I'm sure there's going to be a few extras. Oh, we do beat her. We do defeat Talum the first time. This will be 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I'm full of shit. Maybe I'm miscounting like crazy. But it's just that we already fought a dungeon that did that. I'm just curious if how this dungeon would. Why would 2 dungeons do the exact same thing? But I suppose as a gauntlet to make it not boring, you fight one of every character. Then that's insane that we actually won that one because we shouldn't have. Astrolith was kind of kicking our ass. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, there's no way. It'd be 18. 18 fighters plus, yeah. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm miscounting because I'm counting the full road down. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. If there's only 4 on the side, this will work. Is there only 4 on the side? Yeah, there's only 4 on the side. Okay, so it is one of every character. Man, I've been talking shit the entire time. Well, meanwhile, yes, it's one of every character. Again. Okay, so now we're backing up, hoping that he comes to us, and oh, he came to us, but not the way we wanted him to, and then boom, we just throw him overboard. 12 seconds flat, we defeat Nightmare. Yeah, I'm guessing this the entire time. Well, at least it keeps you guys entertained, keeps everything busy. So one of every character you have to fight also for the Hero's Tomb, as well as that other dungeon. I guess the boss must be Charade. Like, I'm trying to think. It's not Link. It's not Mitsurugi. It's not Nightmare. It must be Charade is the final. We already beat up Berserker. Maybe Lizard Man? Or did we already beat Lizard Man? Okay, up against Ivy. And we're just trying to over-damage her. We're not even trying to ring her out. We're just trying to do massive amounts of damage to get her done. And we go for both, so it is what it is. So we're already level 65, by the way. I know we already talked about that, but now we only need another 7 levels to get the final chapter unlocked, which is a big deal, obviously, because it unlocks the final character of Lizard Man. Spoiler alert. Okay, Xianghua. We've already fought Keelik. We fought a Maxi. No, we fought Maxi earlier. We fought a Link. Did we fight? We fought a Necrid, I thought. We haven't fought Charade, though. I swear we haven't fought Charade. There we go. So we got the better of her with our fancy rolling and footwork. Here comes the boss. So yeah, it's one of every character. So you have to fight 23 rooms. 23 rooms total. It is Charade. The Slayer of Heroes is Octorus. Soul Edge version. Alright. Your Nightmare Charade. And he's purple too. He's in his alternate costume. Okay, so we went hyper offense. We should have stayed on defense. This is, oh, no, maybe it's going to work out for us. Okay, get scared. Get scared. One hit. One hit is all it's going to take. Oh no, oh no. Think good. Go for the kick. And we went for the kick. I called it. We went for the kick. Boom. Chapter clear. No unlock for that, but 18,600 gold. And an upgrade to level 66 as a Platinum Hero. Let's go. As far as dungeons go, that wasn't the worst. That wasn't the worst. And we did it inside of about 9 minutes. 9 minutes we completed that, roughly. It's not the worst. So let's go all through it all over again. Let's do it once again. That way this chapter will be 100% complete. We can move on to other dungeons. As I said, you gotta do them all, though. And that's the lightsaber one. Wait a minute. On the extra one, do they all have their Great Fairy Sword? Do they all have their Soul Calibur? Because he had the lightsaber one, the one that doesn't show up until it's, like, it's invisible. Uh-oh. This might be giving me a little bit more grief. I can't tell with Maxi. Given that damage output, maybe? Okay, we're gonna die here. Yeah. If we didn't get ring out, we were gonna die anyways. Well, we actually got knocked out before we got ringed out, so. Okay, Maxi. Let's try this again. There we go. Perfect. Love to see it. We love to see that. Every time. Every time. The Uncharted Dungeon. Well, actually, no. I did chart it. I literally just charted it. I'm going through it all over again. With everyone seemingly in their alternate costumes. Oh, the very end. Really? I let up? Keelik, you bitch. Take this. Yeah, Keelik. How does that feel? Say ya! As I said last time, the silent hero of Link. Not so silent, especially when he's yelling, Say ya! And I shouldn't have done that, even at that low register, because, wow, my ribs did not like that. And Assassin. Alright, Assassin, let's go, buddy. Let's go, go, go. Now, I do believe, by the way, also, you obviously need to unlock some characters along the way and stuff like that. Now, as a result of Lizard Man not, appearing in a lot of these, but you don't have him unlocked yet, I don't believe that that's a requirement for a lot of these chapter unlocks. As far as I know. As far as I know, you're going to be all good. Yeah, we're going to throw him on the floor because of that angle. Finally, we get that. But we were going for that strong. We were going for that easy ring out. Okay. We're about a third of the way through the dungeon. And what's this bullshit? Sorry about that, guys. It's a ring. Oh, it's Reddit. I actually once in a while get... I don't know how to turn off... Like, I never reply on Reddit. Maybe one of you guys can tell me this. While we defeat our arch nemesis, Berserker. But I never comment on Reddit posts, if I can help it. And I generally don't, but just randomly once in a while, subreddits will be like, hey, here's a post. Like, is it because it's like popular or trending or something like that? Like, it's got no real rhyme or reason to it, because there'll be multiple posts on that subreddit forever. Like, ones I follow, obviously, but I don't get notifications for all of them, so I don't know the difference. I mean, obviously, I can just turn off notifications from Reddit, which I probably should do, because I don't care enough. And Sophitia is defeated. Yeah, she gave us a really good fight, though. There we go. And now we're almost to the corner. Almost to that corner. Come on. Let's make this easy and just a quick ring out against... Yeah, they all have their best weapons because that's Queen's Guard. So they all have their Soul Calibers. With no weakness and only gains. So the ring out is our favorite option. Because we have Great Fairy Sword, which is fantastic. But they all have their best weapons as well by the looks of it. Makes sense for one of the last chapters and one of the special chapters and stuff like that. It does make sense. Come on, let's move over. There we go. There we go. Moving to the next dungeon, and this is up against Lizard Man. Alright, here we go. Come on, man. Yeah, just ring him out. We'd love to see it. We love to see that shit, right? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We love to see that shit. If there's more pauses, like just little fade in, fade out breaks, guys, it's just because I'm trying to shift and stretch my back, and I don't think you guys need to see the 2 minutes of arg, you know what I mean? Like, I get in a position on the chair, and I lean back in it, and I'm like, alright, I'm happy, I'm happy. It makes me look fat, but, I mean, I don't really give a shit right now. I'm not trying to impress anybody, you know, so it sort of is what it is. But, yeah. And we lose Sataki right there. God damn it. But once again, this is the dungeon mission. Once we get through these, there's probably very few dungeons left. If this is what I think it is. I believe I stacked not just Hero's Tomb, but there's another dungeon plus the extra dungeon in this same video, just to sort of clear up 2 of the big dungeons. This, of course, being one of them. You have 23 fights twice, so that's 46 fights. Assuming you don't lose, like, which I just lost, so it's over 50 fights. 50 fights for one dungeon, and another probably 50 fights for another dungeon, so 100 fights, right? 100 fights total, and I think I cover them both in this one, just so that we get through them. So if this is the one agonizing video, it is what it is, you know? Because obviously I like to play the more interesting ones. I like the ones where, you know, you beat a few missions, you fight, you know, 6, 7 fights, and then you unlock something, you know? Like, that's what I want to do, of course. But I also, the other reason for doing this, of course, is showing you guys, oh, he's blue Tunic Link this time. I want to show you guys the layouts of the dungeon, so you don't need to go through as much as I did. Right? Because dungeon rooms are simply... And he's kicking our ass. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. We ring out time for Blue Link, but my god. Zora Link got ring out. Not actually Zora Link. Zora Tunic Link, my bad.
Final battle. Fight.
Yeah, here we go. Up against Cervantes, and we got him right close to the edge, but he is not letting up, and then he's doing way more damage to us. Okay, he might win this if we don't... Yeah, do that. Now, hit him. Hit him again. There we go. We got the knockout, even though we're going for the ring out. I love when that happens, but it is still kind of funny to me when it happens, you know? I don't know. I find it funny. Anyways, alright, so here we go again. Here we go again on my own. Bow, bow. How can you sound like a hick? Step 1. Sing Sweet Home Alabama and then go from there. And then start singing any other of the country songs like I was. And Necrid destroys us. Necrid beat the living shit out of us, and we did nothing. Oh my god, that was abysmal. That shit was fucking brutal. Like, what are we doing here? I have no sweet clue. I have no sweet clue what's going on.
Now, two souls. Final battle. Fight.
Here we go. Come on. Hit Necrid. Hit him hard. Alright, he has, like, Great Fairy Sword level Soul Calibur, so... And his guarding is insane. He's guarding everything we're doing, and we're both healing, so no one's... Oh, but he's got the heavier moves. We really need to ring him out. Yeah. We need to ring out on this guy. We're not going to win at a war of attrition, because he heals just as fast as our Great Fairy Sword does. So, we really need to take the fight to him on a ring out.
The final battle. Fight.
We're trying to trip him up, and it never works. Okay, come on, grapple him. That's 3 losses in a row to Necrid. I mean, if I'm going to lose to someone new, at least it's Necrid. Necrid's awesome. So, like, I don't feel bad losing to a super AI Soul Calibur Necrid. I don't feel as bad. Like, losing to Berserkers always makes me feel dumb. Losing to Taki because of her crazy fucking guarding always feels stupid. Because I don't know how to guard impact. But, alright, Necrid, come on. Guard, and boom. Yep, that's what we gotta do. It's cheap. As I said, the arm throw of Link is cheap as fuck, but it works. And when in doubt, arm throw him. So anyways, alright, so let's see what else we get into here.
Final battle. Fight.
We're up against some Mina. God damn it. I twisted. And she's using a Super Soul Calibur broom. We still beat her, but it's literally a Soul Calibur broom. That's hilarious. Alright, next up. We're actually getting through this at a decent pace. That's probably why I doubled up the dungeons on this one. I realized, okay, I did Hero's Tomb in a fairly, you know, roughly, let's say, I don't know how long the video has been going for so far, but let's say I do this within less than half an hour. Let's say I do it in a strong 20 minutes. You know, both versions. Even though it's back to back and it feels long, it's only 20 odd minutes, you know? So it's like, alright, let's do a little bit more, you know? Maybe it's closer to 30 by the time it's all said and done with the losses, but that's pretty good for 50 fights. And the best part is we have quick fights like that, like the ring out fights, sort of make up for, or just the straight up 6-second boom, 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 and you're dead. Those fights make up for the longer ones and all the losses. And obviously, oh, we got the grapple, but it's not where we wanted it. Oh, we got her to the edge. Alright, you can't dodge that one. And Cassandra had that heal weapon. I wasn't playing that game. I wasn't playing that fucking game at all with her. Nope, fuck that. Okie dokie, here we go. Conquer this uncharted dungeon.
Final battle. Fight.
And now it's time for the nightmare. But it feels like I'm bringing the nightmare because, oh my god. We do all that damage, but he heals. Like, he healed up so much of that damage. And now the longer we wait, he's got the better reach. That Soul Calibur is stupid on him. Hit him. There we go. We actually KO a Soul Calibur Nightmare. Which a Soul Calibur Nightmare, honestly, is even more broken than Link with the throw. I'm just going to say it. Soul Calibur Nightmare is stupid. So yeah, Hero's Tomb, you have to beat every character with the AI on high. or a higher setting, not the hardest setting, but the highest, one of the higher settings, you have to defeat them all with their best weapon. All in a row. It sucks. And just do that to Mitsurugi after he kicks your ass. You just fucking wail into him and eventually he'll fall off the cliff. No, excuse me, sorry about that. But it feels, honestly, it feels really good on both sides of the lungs to like be able to, and that's why in these latest videos I've been, straight up, I hate to say it, but I've been burping a lot and stuff. And because coughs hurt, burping feels good. It's weird. Coughing hurts, deep breaths hurt and stuff like that, but burping, like, it almost like is like, you know, it's a relief. It's almost like a muscle relaxant. So I've been doing that as much as I can. That's why I'm, even though it's not good for my teeth, I've been constantly, I've been having some fake beer, real beer even, because I'm injured, I'm allowed. Pop, bubblies, whatever. Anything with carbonation in it. And it's been doing a lot. So now here we have Charade with Soul Edge Growth. Soul Edge Complete, actually. That's not growth, that's complete. It's disgusting. And, okay, we're going to have to wring his ass out. Yep. Okay, we threw him. Okay, not the good idea. You should have guarded. You should have waited. Yeah, because now he's going to do that to you. And he's not going to give you an inch. Oh, but he's losing health with Soul Edge. Oh, if we had survived longer. Okay, I didn't recognize his game. But now that we know his game, I think we can do something with this. I really do think we can do something with this. Alright, Arcturus. Soul Edge Complete. Which is much uglier than the, like, Nightmare Soul Edge with the actual edge of the blade than the growth in the back. It looks way better. This is just one ugly fucking, like, Jack the Ripper organ. Okay, the guard impact be real. Just gotta get up and do that throw again. Okay, we're going straight for the ring out, and we're not going to get it. No. We played that too... We were playing that a little liberally, and then we... Instead of staying on liberal, we went straight to conservative. Wrong choice. Wrong choice. We needed to go... If you're going to commit to a plan, you got to commit. You only change up when the first plan is not working, not when it just fails one move. Alright, so how are we going to do this time? Third time's the charm. Let's go. Okay, we're playing conservative. Ring out time. Yep, that's what we're going for. Yep. Conservative is our friend in that regard. 37,000 gold, 14,000 experience. New feature unlocked. We're level 68. And what's the new feature? A weapon, I assume. Memento, a weapon for Sophitia. So we get a memento. So I believe that's, once again, I'm not sure if that's a joke weapon or not. But there, extra chapter 2 is 100% completed. Now subchapter 4 still has this dungeon left to do. Now, as I said, this is the dungeon mission, the dungeon video, all in all. So we're just gonna have to go through it. And I don't know how many rooms there are, but I'm gonna assume a lot. It's a sub-chapter. It doesn't have 5 rooms. So defeat Ivy. Okay. I have no idea how big. The ability to knock back the enemy has been increased. And defeat the boss before your health runs out? Oh, my health is... Okay, so this dungeon, you 100% want a character that has a soul edge, or a soul caliber, sorry. A soul caliber with the healing capability, because this is one of those dungeons where you will not recover health by the looks of it. Correction. Limited health will be recovered. Therefore, navigate to the booby trap zone and defeat the boss before your health runs out. So once again, you're constantly going to be in that state where you're never going to recover fully. So you definitely want to utilize a passive healing like I am. And then you get wrung out, and then it doesn't matter at all anyways. So, I mean... And that's only on the 3rd floor, you know. The knockback has been increased, so... Yes, the knockback has been... Okay, so... I did that to myself twice now. On the same room. No more rolling backwards.
A hero. Final battle. Fight.
There we go. It's the triple grapple. It was like, nope. First time, nope. Second time, nope. Third time. There we go. Sometimes when in doubt, just stick to your guns and keep going. So, knockback being increased is a bit of an issue for that strategy, but... Excuse me. It will work. But since the knockback works on both sides of the field, those uppercuts will definitely fly the opponent a little bit further. Not a bad thing. Okay, Yoshimitsu. What do you got for us, buddy? Just gotta damage him at this point. We don't even need to knock him out, even though we do. Or ring him out, sorry. We knocked him out. We didn't even need to ring him out. We were trying to get him to that state, but he allowed us to do so much damage to him that... I mean, why wouldn't we? Now, once again, a huge, long pause. Let's check the... Oh, no, it's still going. Alright, cool. Cool.
The fighters face a gruesome quest.
Alright, now Yoshimitsu again. Double Yoshimitsu. He goes into his acrobatic shit, and I want nothing to do with it. And after guarding, he flings himself into the water, but it takes forever to die. It's very weird, like he was like doing a move inside off screen. That's cool.
The final battle. Fight.
Okay, we both heal. So ring out is the option. Xianghua understood that mission. I did not. She understood the assignment, and I did not. I failed to understand that. We're both healing. Have healing weapons. Let's do this. Oh, we're trying. We're trying so hard to get her ass overboard. And she's got so little amount of health. That recovery is killing me. Because I can't recover in time to do damage. Now she's back almost up to half. You bitch. Almost. Come on. There we finally go. The fact that we couldn't ring her out. The fact that, you know, like we were kicking her ass. It's just that that recovery was just nuts. Maybe the knockback had something to do with it? I'm not sure.
Final battle. Fight.
Okay, come on. Kick Ivy off immediately. Don't let her start. There we go. We knocked her out. I don't care how you defeat Ivy. Just don't allow her to start doing her crazy combos with that whip, because you'll never guard against them, because they go up, down, up, medium, all around. You know, they go mid, up, lower, then bottom and pull. Second Ivy. God damn it. See? This is what I'm talking about. Don't let her do her crazy acrobatics, because then you're at half health range. And then she rings me out anyways. After all that. That's what I'm talking about. Do not allow her to do that. My God. My God. Alright. So in Rukaba's Mandible, which is obviously a very long dungeon. Oh, this time it's Maxi, at least not another Ivy. Though Maxi can be very annoying to deal with sometimes. You get him low, like, he does shit like that, you know? And not enough, quite enough to ring him out. So now we need to attack, and boom. That time we took care of him pretty handily, but sometimes Maxi can be a bit of a bitch. And as you can see, like, we're not recovering all the HP, so you really want a passive weapon coming in here, because you want to be able to guard and recover as much as you can as you go into each fight. See, like, look at the amount of HP I gathered just by doing that, and even though I've recovered very little, now I'm back up to where I was, even though I took significant damage against Cassandra. So that's what you want to do. Obviously, the missions like the one against Xianghua are meant for you to try to recover while fighting, but if you bring in a recovery weapon, you won't have this issue. Now this is a problem right there, because we gained a lot of HP back from that one because Cervantes decided to kill himself. The most hilarious death probably in this entire gaming guide. Was that not funny? Like, the Valdo ones are funny. That one was the best. He had me. He beat me out, and then he fucking jumped. You know, that one was fucking hilarious. He committed suicide and gave me more health back. Now I'm at full health. I'm at full health because Cervantes killed me and then decided to commit suicide. He's like, oh, no, 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 no. You're not dying before me. I will die before you. He's like, I am winning at everything. And he jumped in. Xianghua in the goth outfit again. Sometimes she's quite difficult to deal with. But without that healing bullshit, she's not too difficult. All I need is one more hit on her. Yeah, and we got damaged, but meh. Goth Xianghua is the worst Xianghua outfit, by the way. I can't believe I spent money on that. I mean, it was for the collection guide, but I hate that extra outfit. Alright, tell him. We're immediately going for that ring out with her. And of course, with the camera angle, I'm still convinced that camera angle has something to do with it. Boom, we do get the ring out. And now we're basically back up to full HP, but my God. Fourth costume link is here to try to do a lot to us with a bomb, an arrow, boomerang. He's pulling out all the stops, and we're just trying to. He grapples us while we're trying to grapple him, and we've done nothing to him. That attack did nothing. Oh my God! So we need to ring this asshole out. Yep, the ring out was required. We got a lot of HP back for that one. The fact that we needed to do that, the fact that he would not be damaged, he would not be hurt, he could not be stopped. Pink Tunic Link, or Lilac, Lavender Tunic Link, is a force. Alright, let's just attack Necrid while we passively gain HP back. And look at that, we passively gain the HP back, and now boom, back to full HP. That's what you want to do. You want to overly dominate an opponent while gaining your passive HP. That's why you want these HP passive weapons, not necessarily like the soul edges. You want the soul calibers. And Talim also has one, so you want to be careful of her. Bring her to the edge, let her come to you, and then boom! Throw her ass over. That's how we do it. That's how we roll in the Shire. Okay, here we go. This is one long ass dungeon. I think this is longer than the Hero's Tomb. Alright, Cervantes. Throw him over 10 seconds. Boom. If you want to just go always for the ring out, just do those strategies like I've been doing where you're like sick of actually battling and you just want to win. Yeah, how many... Alright, I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm going to pause this by the time we reach that boss room and see how many rooms this is, because this is longer than the Hero's Tomb. This might be the longest dungeon. And I thought the one that went all the way around the border was long, but this, especially when we lose here against Sophitia, it's going to be even longer. We actually beat her, but I mean, we'll have no health left to fight. Yeah, we have almost half. Not quite 40%. Oh, and now it goes direction. Oh, yeah. We are counting these rooms because I guarantee you, this might be the longest dungeon. Once we're about to hit the boss room, guys, I am going to pause and count. Like, right here. Yeah, and now we lose to Cervantes because of our lack of HP. As I said, defeat the boss before your health runs out. This is part of the issue. Oh, and this one has me losing HP. Slower due to probably the Great Fairy Sword, but not enough. Managed to win and get a lot of HP back if you do win. Okay, I would recommend fighting if you get to my point, fight a different fight so you gain more HP that you're willing to lose. But we doubled down on that one. Alright, Necrid. This one we're fighting, we're being pushed together. KO. 82,000 gold, not too bad. Too shabby. Wow. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it feels good. That time, it hurt my back a lot. Oof. We're battling Raphael. Just tell me how it's... Oh. We won. Fantastic. Oh, wow. That did not feel good. Alright, so now we have multiple ways to go. Yeah, we are counting this. I will be pausing this on the recording, and we are going to count how many, because I swear this is the longest dungeon. And here's the best part, guys. You gotta do it all again. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fucking fun? Oh, another healing bullshit. So this is where, yeah, just go for that ring out. Don't even bother. 12 seconds, we beat her. Don't even try to do the war of attrition with that bitch, because you will lose.
Now, final battle. Fight.
Blue Tunic Link. Oh yeah, we gotta throw him over. Ring out only, eh? Wonder why it's always Link. And he threw us over instead. Okie dokie. Try this again.
Final battle. Fight.
Red Tunic Link. trying to trip him. And we do! Okay, we can trip him. Perfect. So, note to self, you can trip him up. He is not immune to the tripping strategy.
Watched over by the final battle.
I got this neck grid. Let's go. And we beat him pretty handily within 9 seconds, so who am I to bloody judge? Yeah, we are 100% in counting these rooms because I swear this is way more than the 23 forced in the other 2 dungeons. Plus, no ice rink. And always do that with the healing ones. Always just go for the ring out. Whatever your throw is that rings people out, do it. And here we go for another up against Mitsurugi. Y overhand, Y overhand, Y overhand. There we go. Almost back to full HP. Let's go. Gained a little bit of passive, and then boom, you increase on that. Let's go. Valdo, this might be an issue. Yep, see, immediately dodge that first attack. Oh, but we got him on the ropes. We got Valdo, of all people, on the ropes. Oh, but he's got those acrobatic bullshits. Okay, we did get the ring out. Luckily enough, we are over half health, but probably only 2/3 total. Yeah, we are pausing and counting that shit by the time we hit that boss room.
Final battle. Fight.
Cassandra, how you doing? Well, you're dead, so no idea. Almost back to full. One sliver away from full health.
The fighters face a gruesome final battle. Fight.
Sophitia, okay. Okay, that was a lover's embrace that I was not prepared for. Tell me that move is called lover's embrace and I'll believe it. Throw her overboard for being a tease. Yep, that's what you get for I'm the only tease here. I'm the blonde-haired bitch. Okay, wait a minute. No, we gotta go back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry that that's so egregious. Like that cut right there. But I gotta go back. I gotta pause. Now I gotta count these. So, we have 1, and I think my mouse will appear here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 rooms. I just want to reiterate that I believe this is the longest ass dungeon in the game with 31 fights total. And then you got to do it all again, meaning 62 fights just to beat this one dungeon. 62 fights. I just want, even if the 4-second ring out and stuff, I understand, but sometimes you don't get that luxury. So I'm just saying, this Rukaba's mandible is a bitch. So let's go into the boss fight, but I'm just saying that, like, seriously, 62 fights just to get through this one mission. Well, technically 2 missions, but still 62 fights. Like, seriously. No wonder I avoided doing the dungeons. You know, trying to showcase more gameplay in other ways. But I left it to here, and I'm assuming that the remainder of this video is going to be literally me, well, first off, losing to Ivy. Okay, so this rose here is 100% a IV with all the shit that I was talking about previously. So this is an IV we really need to
Versus Ivy.
ring out. It's ring out time.
Now,
Just bring her to the edge. Guard and bring her to the edge.
fiercely entangled. Final battle. Fight.
Okay, we get the initial attacks off, but it's not going to matter if she guard impacts, guard blocks. Okay, we almost got her. We almost got her. No, 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 no. And then, oh, there it is. There it is. Boom! The ring out. Yeah, definitely go for the ring out with her. You ain't going to win any other way as far as I'm concerned. End chapter is officially cleared. You don't get anything for it other than the fact that the chapter is officially done. Then we got to do that. Harder. In the harder version all over again. And here we are. Here we go. Oh my god. Even, like...
Watched over by the final battle.
even my eyes are getting tired. You know. But it's what we got to go through. We got to go through to do all this so you guys can showcase and see everything. Thankfully for you guys can skip. You know, you can just watch the numbers down below. And you guys get to see, like, hey, oh, he gained a weapon at, like, I skipped ahead to the 22-minute mark, and he gained a weapon before that. I got to backtrack, you know. You guys get that luxury. Me, I got to go through all this, because I don't expect anybody to watch me struggle throughout every single one of these. Especially when I'm paused like this for some weird reason. But yeah. But I have to go through it so that you guys don't have to. So you guys can 100% Soul Calibur 2 faster than I did. Far easier than I did, and more efficiently than I did. Me going through everything proves what you can and cannot do, what you can and cannot gain. Because as I said, there were game facts out there. There was actual guides that told you couldn't get Assassin, Berserker, or Lizard Man. There were guides that had, oh, there's only 84 things in the museum when there's 88. You know? It's like, oh, well, what's number 82? Nobody knew. What's 79? Nobody knew. It's like, well, then it's not a completed guide now, is it? And Cervantes just kicked the living shit out of us. Like, he got it perfect. Like, he didn't even need to ring us out. And here's the worst part of Rukaba's Mandil. It's the longest dungeon, I believe, with 31, as I said, 31 battles to fight. Not only are we losing some, but also they are, the AI is better. So on the extra missions, they're always stronger, they're always better. The AI is upped, even if their weapons are not. So now we're losing here in the third mission. That's twice. We have to do 31 of these. We're gonna be here all goddamn night. He won't be tripped up. And then, okay. We gotta ring him out. That's what we're going for. Yep, that was the only way for us to beat him. And now we get most of our health back, but not quite. And now this is only on to fight 4, round 4 of 31. My God, and it's against Nightmare. Holy shit. Okay, okay. We're just going hyper offense and hoping for the best, and it does work. To be fair, we gained enough passive back that we gained a full health bar again. Which is good. Which is good. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot to go over here before we end. I don't know how long the first time we did this dungeon took us, but this is probably going to be longer. I'm going to assume it's basically, and with things like this and the Cervantes fight, I'm going to assume it's the rest of the video. I'm obviously not going to leave the video on an incompleted mission, so we definitely complete this dungeon by the end. I'm just saying I don't know if we do anything else after it. Sorry guys, give me a second. I'm just trying to concentrate on my breathing. My back's giving me a bit of an issue right now. Once again, for those of you who don't know, injured it, lucky to be alive, that kind of shit. But we managed to beat Young Sung and, by the looks of it, Sophia there. Ugh. And now we're up against Raphael, and now this is the healing mission. So obviously, once again, he's going to guard impact. He's going to do a lot of shit. The trick here is to wring his ass out. Alright, we got him. We got him. We got him. Just ring him out. Ring him out. Come on, grab him. No, that's not going to work, Link. You know it. You know it won't work. Oh, it did. Because we didn't do the A, we did the A thrust. And that really definitely worked. So, my bad. I was unfamiliar with my own game. I felt. Anyways, Necrid. We're up against Necrid. And we get a perfect on Necrid. God damn. Necrid, you got to step up your game. Our game's fine. Your game is a little sloppy there, my guy. A little bit sloppy. Alright, here we go. Here's Keelik. And here's where we need to either guard or shut up. One or the other. Here we're going hyper offense up against Keelik. Usually the best option, because AI Keelik doesn't know how to be hyper. AI Keelik tries to be defensive, and that's a bad idea. Here we go, Nightmare. We're just luring him in. Yep. We weren't trying to fight him straight up. We were just trying to lure his ass in. Though we did take heavy damage for it. So, obviously, adjust your strategy when you do this to your own style of play. Because now you have to battle the next fight at half health. And when you're in a fight like against Yoshimitsu where you're actually losing HP and even the Great Fairy Sword can't help you, you die. Like that. So sometimes not the best strategy to take the hits and go for it, especially in this dungeon where it's say conserve your health and reach the boss.
Final battle. Fight.
That's 2 more losses, and see, this is why, like, dungeons take so long, because you end up getting frustrated because you're losing, you're not making progress, you get annoyed, and when they're that long, and then you play for 20 minutes, it doesn't feel like 20 minutes. Playing a dungeon this long feels like you played for an hour. It always does. And there we go, we toss his ass out, so we're at barely a quarter of our HP, but we get over half. Get over half back. So we're doing okay. Now this next mission we should be able to get passive from a Great Fairy Sword.
Final battle. Fight.
We ended off with more HP than when we started, so that's the main thing. But definitely get your passive healing weapon into dungeons like this, because it is going to be a lifesaver. Especially in Rukaba's dungeon. Okay, Astaroth. Don't want him to set up any of his moves. We just want to beat his ass. And we get a perfect as a result. Because you don't want guys, the big guys, you don't want Berserker, Astaroth to set up their moves because they're wide swings, they're high damaging. There's a lot going on there. And the sad thing is we're barely halfway through, if even halfway through the dungeon. Yep. Alright, up against classic Raphael uniform. Alright. Let's show them what we got. There we go. We got a perfect on Raphael as well. It doesn't show as a perfect because of the ring out, but it's still perfect. Alright. Now, if there was a tally for perfects, that'd be interesting. If there was like, get 100 perfects, you know, those wouldn't count, and that would bother the fuck out of me. Okay, we need a ring out for this guy. This is one of the ring out conditions of the... Once again, every room, by the way, I've failed... I don't think I've failed to mention this before or even in this video. Maybe in this video, but each room, especially when you play the extra dungeons, each one has, as you can obviously tell just by watching, but they do have certain conditions. And some of them are like that one, where it's, okay, you need a ring out. Like, there's no other answer. They have super amount of HP and stuff like that. No. It's just that you haven't met the conditions. Taki's gonna win. But apparently that was the slip and slide. Taki did not win. So there you go. Perfect example of, well, A, me being wrong. Crazy thought. But also of the different conditions of the dungeon, especially in the extra mission. They're never going to tell you, okay, the knockback factor is higher, the airborne attack is higher, they're pushing you together. You need a ring out for this mission, something like that. They're never going to tell you in a dungeon. In the extra missions, you just have to assume unknown conditions. And the conditions can be earthquakes, it can be anything, right? We don't even know what those conditions were against Keeling. We just fight and hope for the best. And now we're at least, I would argue, halfway through the dungeon. I would love to say that delayed attack is a good thing because it saved us HP and allowed some passive healing. We did end up winning, but now we're at the same boat we were last time. We're still at basically less than an HP, where we're at about 48% for HP, 48 to 45. And now we're going into the next mission. So nothing we did to strategize to allow passive healing to happen really worked out. Now against Yoshimitsu, we're trying for hyper offense and just gonna hope for the gains. But obviously that does not work out because now we're back down to almost an 8. No, we die. We don't even get the opportunity to see what we could do against Yoshimitsu because we already died. So now we gotta try again, obviously. Now up against Cervantes, who's been trying his best. We just take that passive HP and then we throw his ass out of the ring. Now we're back to almost 80% of our HP. Now, we know the direction that most of these routes will take, obviously, but we are going to do them all just so you guys don't have to. And now we're in the healing guy, so we just need to get his ass close enough to the edge of the ring. It's the best way to deal with those guys. Now we have over 100,000 gold to spend. That's awesome. That's amazing. And now here we go. Up against Maxi. It's Maxi time. Alright. Roll away. No, don't do that. Roll away. I'm going for the grapple, but I'm doing it all wrong. Oh yeah, and this Maxi, obviously, once again, every time it's Maxi, if you notice from the damage output, we did nothing, so we do need to ring him out. Or do damage by bombs. So, we were stupid and we should have kept up with the ring out strategy because the obvious condition of this room is that we have to ring them out. So, or bomb damage, one or the other. If it works for Link and it works for Maxi, it works for me. Okay. Still got about 6 rooms, 7 rooms to do. But we're getting there, we're getting there. Almost did 4 dungeons in one video, guys. 4 dungeons. Well, technically the same 2 dungeons twice. Still, that'll be a lot. Okay, we are gonna die to Nightmare here. We didn't have... we went liberal, conservative, liberal, conservative. We kept changing up our strategy, and it did not work. Once again, I failed to do it every single time. It's like, you have to commit. You only change up the strategy when you're at wit's end. Okay, so now it's against Ivy, who's guard breaking everything. So this is where you, throw her ass away, and start to try to get her to the edge. Ivy's taking a lot more damage than we are, so maybe that's why we're playing it this way. Because we're getting passive. Yeah, that's probably why we were doing that, because I noticed that Ivy was taking a lot more damage, not healing, and we were obviously passively healing every time she gave us some breathing room. But now, obviously, we once again have to go into the next fight with half a health bar. Against Raphael. Ooh. Oh, this is the healing one, so yeah, ring him out. Because this is double healing, for me, it means ring out. Which Raphael got on us.
Final battle. Fight.
Just back up. Bring him to you and do it. Nope. Wrong angle. But we did get the ring out the second attempt, so let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. And here we go next.
The fighters face a final fight.
Against Against Ivy, we got our ass kicked. So now it's up against Astaroth, who decides to do our entire health bar and just says fuck you. So we lose to Ivy and then to Astaroth. 2 in 1 bag. This is what I'm talking about. Like, doing dungeons is so tedious, and it's going to be the entirety of like 2 videos, and it's annoying. Because though I have trouble raising my left arm and stuff like that without being in pain, I want to be like, yeah, let's go, you know what I mean? I want to be like, let's go when we unlock a new feature and we get some more stuff, new weapons, new unlockables for the museum and stuff. But we have to go through all this, I understand that. But in the state I'm in, it's very annoying that I didn't get all this content out or recorded before my injury. Okay, so now we're up against Mitsurugi, who decides to do quite a standard grapple on us that I miss. I do like using Mitsurugi. He's definitely the all-rounder. He's one of the best all-rounders in Soul Calibur as far as I'm concerned. He's got bulk, he's got swordsmanship, he's got range. There's nothing really low about him. He's mid to high for everything. And now up against Cervantes. Okay, I don't even know what happened there. Bomi takes... Oh, he's taking the bombs. He's taking the bombs. Hit him. Just hit him at this point. Yeah, KO him. Don't even worry about the ring out. And there we go. Boom, baby. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close to finally finishing this goddamn dungeon. Okay, it looks like there's going to be 4 rooms plus the boss left. 4 left. I'll be so excited when these dungeons are done. Not that this is the last dungeon, unfortunately, but it's a big thing to have 4, you know, including extra. I keep saying 4, but 2 dungeons times 2 completed in one video. As boring as it is, at least it gets them out of the goddamn way. Because we're so close to finishing Weapon Master Mode 2 and then really getting into the last of the unlockables.
A hero desires a sword, and a sword. Final battle, fight.
Okay, so we're pushed together. No, I'm with you, young son. You and I are pushed together, buddy. So I don't want to ring you out. I want to kick your ass. So I have that opportunity. Yeah. If I'm pushed together with you, I'm just gonna go in there for the KO. I ain't trying for a ring out. I don't want that shit. Okay. 3 rooms left.
Final battle, fight.
Obviously I'm poisoned in some way and I got a ring out, but I didn't see my health going down, so I'm not sure exactly the issue with that one. Now obviously we do still need to, for the full completionist of the gaming guide, we need to do all these rooms. So yeah, it's still the same thing, and I'm not saying okay, slow. Oh, I'm gonna assume here for a second that which I kicked their ass, but the fairy, the Great Fairy Sword was slowing down the poison, and this was a poison match, plus the bombs doing extra damage to the floor. And then we have this room, and then finally the boss room. Alright, let's go. We got this, ladies and gentlemen, we can do this. Gotta beat up on Talon. I hate to do it. Just ring your ass out. What did I say? Okay, the boss. This might be challenging. Charade again? Wait, was it Taki last time? I thought it was Charade.
By the almighty ones, they unleash their fury.
Okay, it's Taki. Azami, Light of the Shadow of Silent Edge. So obviously I just want to ring her ass out. Wait, it was that easy? Damn, baby. And we also got level 69, a new feature unlocked, chapter clear. My back is killing me by doing this, or my ribs, I can't tell which is which. We got imitation sword, a weapon for Cervantes. So we got the fake, we got the wooden swords for Cervantes. There we go. We got the gag weapon for Cervantes. Alright, and there's still some time left in the video. Are we doing another mission? We're going to end this off not by being such a bitch? Please tell me that. Alright, so we're saving. Alright. Okay, are we going to do a mission? Not a dungeon. Oh, we're just going to do the mission 8 missions. Okay, we're going to do one to just... after doing 4 dungeons in a row, let's... Timer increases with each enemy you defeat. However, your enemy health recovers over time. Defeat all the enemies before the time runs out. We got this. We got this. After dealing with so many dungeons, let's go. 5 guys. Forget it. We want the ring out, but we can just straight up go for the... Yeah. See how we dominated? Yeah, we were dealing with some extra chapter dungeon enemies. This is going to be a piece of cake.
Well then, let us dance. Battle 2, fight.
Oh, you guarded. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm going to overhand your ass and destroy you. We still get a perfect. Let's go. 2 perfects in a row. Do I hear 3? Do I hear fucking 3? At least we end this not on a dungeon note, but an actual... Like, it's not like we're going to unlock anything, but it is going to just give us some satisfaction that we didn't end on a dungeon. Another perfect. Do I hear 4? Let's go. Lizard Man and Zhonghua. That's all that's left.
Battle 4, fight.
Oh, that motherfucker actually hit me. We have 50 seconds to kick your ass. And trust me, your HP's already... So I didn't get a perfect. Didn't get a straight perfect. 3 perfects and a W. I'm sorry I can't 4-peat. Alright, Zhonghua. 52 seconds. I'm not that worried. I'm just watching this amused. And there we go. We win the mission. We get the money. And we're level 69. I'm happy with that. And another part of the Soul Calibur 2 gaming guide is now complete. We're almost fully done with Weapon Master Mode. I'm looking forward to the day that we're finally done with it, because those dungeons are a drag, aren't they? They're just, I mean, maybe they're not for you. Maybe you guys are enjoying it, but for me, it's just, it feels like a bit of a slog. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but it is for me. So thankfully, we're almost done, and we treated this one as doing, I said, all right, we're going to do multiple dungeons in one video. When I was editing it and stuff like that, I said, you know, let's just try to get them done as fast as we could and do some of the harder dungeons, the longer dungeons, all in one go, so that the rest of the videos could be much more entertaining. So, but thankfully, we ended off on a Chapter 8 extra mission note, and look forward to, even though we added not as much as we wanted, obviously, to the tally down below, we're so close to finishing Weapons Master Mode 2 that once we do, in the next video or 2, we'll be good to go. We will be adding scores of numbers to this very, very soon. So hopefully you guys are here for that. I appreciate all of you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always. See you all back here next time, and look forward to more gaming content. Have a good one. See ya.